Welcome back, Portia Pack. Thank you guys for being so patient with us. I know we haven't uploaded a video in quite a bit. If you were on my Instagram and you follow us on Instagram on our social media pages, I'm gonna put our social media in the description below. But if you do follow us and keep up with us, then you know that we recently just lost a baby. So that was one of our main reasons for not posting more videos and not being on top of our video game. So I'm gonna rewind back to before we moved here. So we moved here April 19th. So mid-April is when we moved to Florida. I took emergency contraceptive April 15th, but by that time I was already pregnant, but I didn't know. So and I say that because when I go back, when I found out, originally when I found out, and then I went to the doctor, and if you do the back, the dates or whatever, by that time I was already pregnant, so I didn't know. So okay, that happened. We go on live. I've been pregnant, before I have kids, so I started feeling really weird. Like I was just angry, annoyed, like couldn't really eat much, tired. I was extremely tired. I was like, what is going on with me? So Trey was like, take a pregnancy test, take the pregnancy test. Like, you're really being rude, you're being mean to all of us, you need to go take a test. Like, I was being a really big bitch. So I went and got the dollar store test. Like, I just went to Walmart and I just got a dollar. I was like, I'm not gonna go pay this money for all these tests and it's gonna come out negative. So whatever, got the dollar test. And a part of me already knew. Like, a part of me already knew because I've been pregnant before, so I know my body. So I was really scared. But we came back from Walmart that day, and I remember I went and I had to use the bathroom, so I was like, I'm just gonna take the test. Took the test. It popped up in literally 30 seconds. Like, it popped up fast. And I was like, oh my God. Instantly cried in the bathroom, cried. Went out. I was pissed off, mad, upset, angry, happy. I didn't know what to feel. And I told him, I was like, it's positive. And he was like, you're lying. So we went, looked at the test, and he was like, oh my God. And at that time, it was so much stress just because, we have Skylar and then we have De Niro. De Niro's, not one yet. So I was scared, I didn't know how the hell I was gonna do it with 3, because with 2, for a while after Skylar, I didn't even want to have kids because, it was hard with him, and it was scary because what Skylar has is genetic, so we didn't want to risk anything. So we waited a while, and then when we started trying to have kids with, and we started to plan for De Niro, which it was a baby, we didn't know it was going to be a boy, but when we started planning for him, we had an ectopic pregnancy, and I was just over it. Like, we were trying for a year before I even got pregnant with De Niro. It was a while. So, I was okay with 2. I was content with 2, and I was like, in the future, I'm not sure if I would want another one, but I just wanted De Niro to be a little older because Skylar is getting a lot more difficult to handle now because he is getting older, and it's harder for us to go places and do things because he is a nonverbal autistic child, and some places he just doesn't like going, and it's difficult. It's hard for us. So but he loves the beach and he loves certain things, but it's scary, and it's hard. If you have a special needs child, then you would understand where I'm coming from, and any child is a blessing. And and I took this as, oh my God, well, this is God giving us something, and so that happened, and I was sick, really, really sick. I didn't want to make videos. My emotions were up the roof. I was scared because I took a plan B, so I wasn't sure. Like, you're not supposed to take a plan B when you're pregnant, but I didn't know I was pregnant, so I was scared. I didn't know the baby was gonna come out normal, anything could happen. I could have, you know, anything could happen. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me whatever, and I told him my symptoms. I told him I've been bleeding, and he was like, well, it could be that you're not even pregnant, and that the plan B already, you know, took away the baby, and you just still have the hormones. So we wouldn't know until we go do a sonogram and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So long and behold, we get the sonogram done, and there was no heartbeat. So this was 7 weeks, 1 day. And I don't know, I went through the emotions of feeling like I caused it because I was so stressed, and I don't know. But this isn't our first one. This isn't our first, you know, so I kind of just rolled with it. I went to where I'm at, they don't do medical abortions. You know, you just take a pill and it gets everything out. So that's what I did, and I came home, I did that, and the side effects of that is TMI. I won't discuss that part, but I kind of just went on with life. I kind of just picked my head up, you know, just kept doing me, kept being a mom, kept being a wife, and never just, and I didn't really just feel, I really didn't sit down and just, you know, I really didn't even want to discuss it either with friends or family. I just took it and I just went with it. And I remember it was maybe a few days before my appointment or after. I was just really down and out, and I wasn't cooking, I wasn't cleaning, I was depressed. It was like 3 days I didn't want to do anything, didn't want to get dressed. Trey was having a really tough time because this is the first time he's ever seen, it was the first time he's ever seen me that down and out. And he didn't know how, like, he really just was lost. He didn't know how to help me. He just, I remember him speaking to my best friend and reaching out to her to see, like, you know, like, what can he do? Because it was, I'm literally what is the word I'm looking for? The glue, literally the glue to this whole family. I'm up in the morning cooking breakfast, lunch, dinner, go to appointments, take Skylar to therapy, do whatever. And now that we have Kaden here, I'm always doing something, always washing clothes, cleaning, doing my homework, the glue to everything. So when I'm down, the whole family is down, literally. So he was just like, he's never seen like that before, and it was really tough. But I feel like everything happens for a reason, and it just wasn't our time. You know, I kept going on with life until it hit me one day, and I was just like, damn, you know, I lost a baby, like, damn. And I did my crying, and I reflected, and it's hard, it really is hard. But I just tell myself, and I had so many people reach out to me, and I have 2 beautiful kids, and I'm blessed, and there's people out here who, and it humbles me so much, because I wanted to share my story, because I understand you guys love us and you guys see us, and you guys are like, oh my god, I get messages almost every day like, oh my god, when are you having your next one? You guys make beautiful kids. And I understand that, and I wanted to share it just because I feel like you guys deserve to know. And I feel like I didn't want to get those questions anymore. I didn't want to get people writing me like, you know, you have a beautiful family, when's the next one? If I would show you guys my DMs, and it's no harm, like, you guys didn't mean it in no harm because you didn't know, but it was a hard pill to swallow at that moment. Like, damn, little do they know, like, this is just what happened. And I felt like I wanted to share it with you guys because so many women go through it, and it's not really talked about often. And a lot of women are ashamed, and a lot of women blame themselves like I did. And it's really not it's not really our fault. It's just some things happen. But hearing other people's stories really humbled me. Like, you know what? Some women can't even have kids. Some women struggle for years. Some women struggle with infertility issues. Some women have carry babies and then the babies passes away. Like, it is so much, and so many women reach out to me, and I commend all of you women for being strong and keep going and pray. And I literally take, and I don't write back to everybody. I literally can't, because there's so many. So days that I'm really low on time or really just not doing much, I go through my messages and I filter them, and I write back to most of you, and the stories are beautiful. And just keep going and keep praying about it, and, you know, remain strong. And some of you have a lot more courage and strength than I would even have. A lot of you guys tell me, you know, you're strong, you've been through so much, and you encourage me, and I appreciate that. But there's so many of you that are stronger that I wouldn't even know what I would do if I was in that situation. And even with the kids I have now, Skylar and stuff, it's tough. But that's what happened. I really did good in this video by not crying. I wanted to talk about it just with me first, and then I'm gonna bring Trey in to let you guys hear what he has to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready. He's in the other room. He's about to come in here. He was with the kiddos. I'm actually in his game room. It's good lighting in here. You looked really dark in that corner.
What up? What up? What up?
You want me to go up?
Go up where?
I mean, you want to come up here? They're not, they like,
Oh.
I didn't call you in here to go look at yourself.
You called me in here to talk about the baby. Let's talk about the baby.
Can you stop?
Alright.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to say, y'all. I'll say from literally, we moved here, what, April, what, 18?
19.
19?
Yeah, it was tough.
I'll say from then till like, how long ago?
Shit,
just recently.
Just recently, after
just now.
Mother's Day. Yeah, like a month almost.
Not even a whole month.
Like 3 weeks.
Yeah, probably like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Legit like 2 weeks, bro. Yeah, it was tough, man. It was tough. It was tough. It was like, I don't know. It was like, so like you can try to support somebody, but you know, when you really don't understand, you know what I'm talking about? Because I'm a man, so I don't really understand like what she's going through. So like I really couldn't say like, you know, oh yeah, you know, I'm supportive, you know, because I can be here for you, but I couldn't do nothing for her mentally. Like, only thing I can do is just be there for her. She had to like climb out of that hole herself, if that makes sense. I don't know, you know, some people might bash me for saying that, but I'm saying like I can only be there for so much. I can only do so much. I can't make her actually feel better. She has to want to feel better herself. So I think that was the thing, because you know, it's tough to carry a baby you can't keep. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a car that you can't drive. You just gotta look at it. As you know, I don't know. I know as a man, I don't understand it all the way, but I can say that would suck. That was tough, because you know, I wasn't, you know, I don't want to say I wasn't sensitive to it, but at the same time, I was getting so much heat and backlash that it was like, damn, like what the fuck did I do? I didn't do shit. You know what I mean? Like I I can't control what's going on. You know, the kids can't control what's going on. None of us can control what's going on. We can't make you react no way. So I feel like that was the toughest part for her. Like, not so much taking the anger out, but just like lashing out.
Literally taking my anger out.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
Yeah. Going crazy, y'all. Like, going crazy. And I know we never open up. We never really talk about stuff that's going on with us. We just like, when stuff is going on with us, we'll just not post. That's what we do. We just not post. But I think now we just gonna start. We gonna post, and we gonna keep it a band. We gonna tell y'all what's going on. We're not gonna tell y'all every little thing in our life because this is
we're not gonna be.
This is because we're not like them other YouTubers.
No,
you gotta aim this. Golly.
Sorry. You're not gonna know when we argue and fight, and if we you're not gonna know that.
You're not gonna know every time.
I mean, it happens, but we're not. No.
Because this is not like our primary source of income. I'll say that. So like, it's harder for us to be motivated to do it than anybody else. But we dedicated to now, like, that we got through everything we got through, to now we can actually focus on there, because it was hard to make videos and post on there when we was going through what we was going through.
And that's what we're not, and that's what I hate doing. I'm not gonna post videos and act for the camera. If we're not good, we're not good. Like, if I'm not good mentally, then I'm not good. So that's just that. But
that's a big thing for us. Like, you know, if we ain't vibing, it's gonna be hard for us to make videos and shit.
It's gonna be really fake, and it's gonna be forced and
really lame.
It's gonna be trash.
Yeah, a lot of them people be doing that shit, man. That just ain't us. That ain't us. We don't need to. We don't have to. We just, you know, we do it honestly, we do it for y'all, and we do it because it's fun. Like, I don't want anybody to mistake and think that, you know what I'm talking about, we don't care about y'all, because we do, but we want y'all to know that this is not our life. You know, we gonna make, hopefully, you know, we find the motivation to make it more. But I think, you know, now that we not going, so like, we tried to really get into like really posting, but we was going through what we were going through with the baby, and that was just killing it. It was just, man, destroying everything. It was just so hard to do anything. So I think now that that's behind us, you know what I'm talking about, we don't got like stuff hanging over our head and shit like that. It's easier for us to move on and be able to focus on like YouTube, because our home, like work and stuff like that, that stuff is easy now. That stuff is easy now. So now we can focus on what we want to do. I'll say that.
What are you?
Anyway, you know, I'm about to get out of here, man. You know your butt.
I was already done.
All right, I'm gone.
There it is, y'all. Y'all heard from what he had to say, and I'm gonna end this. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want to reach out to me and ask me any questions, write me, DM me, whatever. Love y'all.